earlier this afternoon. That's what we're seeing currently. And even tomorrow, not necessarily the severe threat, but more showers and thunderstorms with some heavy downpours. Yeah, on tap before we get ready for the main event here Thursday and Friday with our two first alert weather days. So right now we do have two severe thunderstorm warnings still in place for those in Cleveland, Gaston County, and Stanley County as well. Watching for some strong wind speeds, gusts exceeding 50 miles an hour. Watching for some small hail. We've got the lightning, the heavy downpours impacting those along US 74 like Shelby, Kings Mountain. This is lifting north of you, heading towards those like Cherville all the way over into parts of Lincolnton too. Now that's going to continue until 6:30, so for the next 29 minutes, just like Stanley County, but it looks like the major threat has left Stanley County for the northern portion just north of Albemarle here. But still just monitoring that particular area, especially with lightning strikes and some heavy gusty winds. So again, watching for gusts exceeding 50 miles an hour. We're going to talk about Helene and what we can expect as we move forward through the 7-day forecast next.
All right, thanks.
Warning that was in place for those in Cleveland, parts of Gaston County. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. But those across parts of Stanley County, it looks like that is also lifted. The severity now just to the north of your area, it is putting on a light show, but we no longer have that severe thunderstorm warning for Stanley County as well, which was just recently updated. So good news all around. But as we take a look for those across parts of Gaston County, stretching north of Gastonia, that's where we have those stretching right along 321, watching for the potential of some heavy downpours, some lightning strikes, and of course some gusty winds as well. Can't rule out winds gusting and exceeding around 25 to 30 miles an hour, and then of course impacting those like Cherville as well. Now we're going to continue with some of these showers and thunderstorms not only this evening but again tomorrow. But let's talk a little bit about Thursday evening into Friday morning, because this is when we're going to get ready for that tropical system, which will have big impacts across our viewing area. So right now, Tropical Storm Helene, with winds up to 50 miles per hour, is moving towards the west-northwest at around 12 miles per hour. So impacting those across parts of the Yucatan Peninsula, heading into the Gulf of Mexico. And on the Gulf of Florida, that's where we already have hurricane watches in place. These are going to be upgraded as well. We have tropical storm warnings, watching for a strong surge that's going to impact the area, and it looks like it is going to make landfall across parts of the panhandle of Florida, potentially there as a major hurricane, Category 3, and it holds strong as it lifts up towards the north. So it doesn't have a direct impact across parts of Charlotte, at least as of right now. However, I'm just talking about the path. We are still going to see repercussions of that particular storm. First, we're talking about through Friday, 4 to 6 inches of rain for those across Mecklenburg County. Those in parts of the foothills and up in the mountains, this is where we could potentially see around 6 to 10 plus inches. Those in the sandhills, around 2 to 4 inches of rain, which is still significant, by the way. Power outages because the winds are going to be gusting. Really watching for that potential, more scattered, maybe numerous, happening Friday morning. So we have to watch out for that threat as well. And like I said, the tornado threat, mainly out for our east, southeastern counties. So for Thursday, an example, marginal risk of severe weather. We'll watch out for tomorrow to see what takes place as far as Friday's outlook. Quickly, I want to timestamp this out. So this is happening Friday morning, widespread rain. That's why we want to watch out for the potential of flooding.